Blessings. I'm Amanda Amethyst, and I'm bringing you a tarot and oracle reading for the time period between the eclipses. We experienced a total solar eclipse on March 20th, 2015, and we're rapidly approaching a total lunar eclipse this Saturday, April 4th, 2015. This is a deeply transformational time. So I'm offering a free group reading. So if you think that other friends of yours would benefit from this information, please share this video with them. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can contact me via email or message. I've got a website coming up soon. I'd also like to invite you to join me this Saturday, April 4th, for a virtual blood moon and total lunar eclipse ceremony on live stream from 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll put a link below the video. I'd love to connect with you in ceremony or in a reading or just as friends. So I'll be doing a 3-card spread called a Trinity spread. And these 3 cards represent body, mind, and spirit. I will be using the 5th Tarot deck. It's a beautiful tarot deck attuned to the energies of the 5th dimensional Earth, which we are now living in. I'll also be pulling a couple of oracle cards from Doreen Virtue's Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. So these are the decks that I'll be using today, and I'll be doing a Trinity spread with the tarot deck. So again, these 3 cards represent body, mind, and spirit. This reading is intended to bring guidance and support to all those who view this video during this deeply transformational time or any time that you see this video. So the first card is the physical aspect, and the card which we pulled is called the Seeker of Feathers. This card indicates an action that is called for in this current situation. It also indicates the idea that will guide your actions in the appropriate direction for the highest good at this time. So we see the Seeker of Feathers card, and actually the description of what this card is, the first card, the physical card, is actually a really good description of this card in general. The Seeker of Feathers, this is an air suit card, so this has to do with our mental bodies, bringing consciousness into this plane through ourselves as the physical vessel. It speaks of aligning our mind with the divine mind. This card is a reminder to us that in order to authentically create with integrity in this world, we must honor the divine and also allow messages from the divine to permeate ourselves, to take the time to allow this to happen, and then to bring that forth through us into the world. The imagery in this card shows a man doing a spirit dance, doing a medicine dance to honor the hawk. He has a hawk fan, he's wearing a hawk tail, he's also working with the talons of a hawk, and also with eagle energy. Hawk is the messenger. Hawk also shows us opportunities which are available to us and helps us to quickly act upon those opportunities which are for our highest good. This man is dancing in honor of the spirit of the hawk. He's connecting with Source through the hawk. So he is showing his reverence, and in turn he is receiving information, he's receiving energy. We can see the hawk sort of swooping in behind him, the spirit hawk, and coming through him into this earth. So this is a really good time for prayer, meditation, connecting with spirit animals, spirit guides, communicating, and then opening to receive communication, which will then guide you and all of us in the right direction for our highest good and the highest good of all concerned. The second card is the Mind card. We got the Four of Feathers, Universal Dream. The Mind card reveals the key lesson behind this situation and also shows us which thoughts will be most productive for us at this time. It's very appropriate that we got another air suit card for the Mind card. The Four of Feathers is a foundational card. So the number 4 is a very foundational number. We can anchor into the universal dream to support us and our thoughts and actions. The card shows a sleeping polar bear beneath a dream catcher moon that has owl feathers hanging down from it. So this is a lot of north energy, and north energy can also indicate our ancestors. So this is also a reminder that we are living our ancestors' dream. They dreamed us into existence. And our ancestors also acted in such a way that our earth would be preserved for the next 7 generations. So this is asking us to take a look at our actions. Are our actions aligning with the universal dream? I'm sure that some of our actions are, and maybe some of our actions are not. The first step is to take a look at this. This is also a very feminine card. The air suit is a masculine suit. Consciousness is a masculine energy that flows through us into this world. And this is also a very feminine suit. It has the moon, owl feathers. It's in the nighttime. There's a lot of water in the form of snow. And so this is reminding us that we don't always have to do, act. We can also be. It's also showing us that the impressions, the dreams, the inner knowings that we receive are just as valid as the thoughts and the logical thinking that we do. Universal dream, of course, is also showing us that we do all have the same dream. We all yearn for love, for peace, for prosperity, for unity. We all share this universal dream. And so, since this is the Mind card, this also shows us a way of thinking which will be very beneficial to us right now. And if we keep that in mind, if we keep in mind that we are all one, we all have one universal dream, we can act with more compassion towards others. We can listen to others. We can truly listen to others and honor their contributions to this life. We can also honor our own contributions to this life more when we have this outlook of the universal dream. Our third card represents spirit, and we got, there we go, the 8 of Fire, fusion. The Spirit card brings direction and guidance to us from our higher selves and our other guides. It represents the highest vibration available to us now. It will also aid us in overcoming any obstacles or perceived obstacles which we are experiencing. So the 8 of Fire, Fusion, again another masculine suit, but this one is also very balanced. There's a flow of fire on the one side and a flow of water on the other side. So the fire suit is a very active suit. It's about our creativity, our passion, the actions that we take, our kundalini energy, our sexuality. It's a very hot suit, very active. And again, we are seeing this balanced with the flow of femininity, the flow of water, moving, allowing, going with the flow, going with our own flow, going with the universal flow. This card there's a lot of action, and yet it's also very balanced. So this is asking us, where do we have the opportunity to bring more balance into our lives? Perhaps between being physically active and being physically still, perhaps between being mentally active and being mentally still, perhaps between our inner masculine and our inner feminine. Where can we more fully marry our inner masculine and our inner feminine? This will allow us to come into balance and to create what it is that we truly desire. Our higher selves and our guides are showing us that this is available to us now. This balanced flow, this fusion. And it is a fusion. When you add fire and water together, you get steam. It's a very powerful energy. They run trains off of it. I mean, you can think of that. Once we bring these things into balance and we're not quenching the fire, we're not putting out the fire with water, and we're not destroying all of the water and turning it all into steam, when there's a balance, then we can really propel ourselves forward with a lot more energy and not tire ourselves out by doing that. This is what is available to us now. You can call upon this energy, again, if you're perceiving any obstacles in your life. I was going to pull one oracle card, and then two came out. So the Goddess Guidance oracle cards which we received are Sarasvati, the arts, and the message is express yourself through creative activities. Sarasvati is the Hindu goddess of music, the arts. She also honors wisdom, and she values the arts and music above the material world. Again, we're getting this idea of flow and water. She's floating down the stream with lotus and a swan. It's very beautiful. She has a very gentle, loving energy. She's also reminding us not only to flow with our creativity, but also to flow with music in particular, and to remember that we are limitless beings. You are a limitless being. If you are feeling any obstacle or limitation, please know that you are creating this for yourself for a reason, and you can just as easily remove it from your own life. Sarasvati is reminding you to do that now. Perhaps do an art project or create music or sing. If you chant kirtan, this is a beautiful time to do that. allow this energy, whatever the blockage feels like, to move through you in a creative way and out into the world. The second goddess card, which we received, presence in our lives right now, is Isis. And her message in this deck is past life. This situation involves your past life memories. Isis is a powerful goddess. She is a mother goddess. She's she's got a lot going on. She is considered to be a goddess of high magic and alchemy. And in this card, she is reminding us that we are this as well. We are powerful beings. Again, it's similar to the Sarasvati card. We are limitless beings. The energies of these two goddesses are somewhat different, but they're bringing us a similar message. We are limitless beings. We're powerful, beautiful beings. We have the power to create, to manifest. A particular message from this card, from this deck, is that you may be hung up on something that is not an issue for you anymore. You may be hung up on something from your past in this life or from a past life, and you can simply release yourself from this by asking yourself to show you the lesson from whatever is holding you back, because this may be paralyzing you from moving forward, and that's not serving your highest good. So reveal these lessons to yourself now so that you can move forward in balance and with power. So I hope that you have found this reading to be helpful to you. Many blessings to you and yours during this deeply transformational time. Please feel free to share this video with anybody who you feel it may benefit. And also feel free to contact me with any questions or for a personal reading. I hope to see you in ceremony on April 4th.